East Rutherford, New Jersey. Coming up, we have a good one for you. Between the Chicago Bears and the New York Jets. Blake Grupe out and ready to send this away. And away we go from East Rutherford. Has this at the 6. They'll have decent field position to begin with here. Broncos tackled just beyond that 30-yard line. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Coming out throwing is Williams. This is brought in along the sideline. High degree of difficulty for a short gain.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Here's their first carry for LaQuint Allen. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing 3rd down to begin this ballgame.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, they got to tackle behind the line, but a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. Motioning the tight end now. 3rd down, here's Williams. Knocked away, that's incomplete. Opening drive has arrived at 4th down. We talked about it earlier. Brought a losing streak into the building with him. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
And he's brought down before the return gets far.
The Jets take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
Here we go, son. Go.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Has him on the quick hitter. Continuing to move past the 45. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
Into the hands of Garrett Wilson. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
1st down from the 42.
Here we go.
The first carry now for Kyron Williams. Oh, he loses the football. But it looked like someone on the Jets. Got to it first, so the Jets hold on to the football. Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. Almost the impact play this defense was searching for, but they could only get half the job done, partner. Fumble forced, but they couldn't recover.
I'll tell you what else it forces, though. That coordinator, that play caller on the other side, now got a little bit of doubt about his ball handlers. Got to have better ball security than that.
Hey, Ken. 319, Jets that.
Fields out of the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, Kate. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you. Well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
To the line and set. Here we go. First down.
Hey, Monday. Here we go. Tonight.
Field throwing here. That's caught. It's Brees Hall. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up first and goal.
Just excellent effort on that catch. And a lightning quick transition from bringing that football in to getting vertical. He was not content for a second to end that play where he caught it. Any catch he makes, his intent is to put some serious yards on top of it.
Might be able to start their game with a score here, Brock. This is first and goal.
Here we go. Tonight. 19 instructions. Tonight.
Working inside the red zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Bears get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
That's one of those drives, Kate, especially on the opening drive. You come to the sidelines, and all you're thinking about, unfortunately, is the failure at the end. It's kind of like being a student. You're so good all semester, and then you just bomb the final exam.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. Well, I'm not seeing the signal for a safety, Brock, but he did not dodge it by much. That run just gets back to the line. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play, and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Back to the well again. And the second down run produces 7 before they bring him down.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Makes it 3rd and
Defense
3.
nearing a stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. Here's Williams. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, New York. Well, that certainly wasn't the end result he was after there, Brock. A big play to start the scoring, but we can definitely say this was not his intention, letting that pass go.
No, a lot of game left, though, and that's a positive. And you know what? He's going to have a chance to totally redeem himself after that one.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Return coming from the 6. And he gets crunched by a big hit. Oh, man. Right at the 25 to end it. Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Williams. Lobs this deep down the middle. And this is going to end up incomplete. Really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there'll be more interceptions.
He got mighty close, didn't he? But they marked him just short of the 1st. He's at the 34.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Williams to throw here, 3rd and 1. Has his man caught by Odunze. Gets it to the 15. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll try and punch it in. And the defense holds him at the 2. Brock, he can't get beyond the line. Still a couple yards short of that end zone. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Bears reach pay dirt for the first time this game. Looking to tack on the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bears tie this game 7-7. That's 1 quarter down in our Christmas Eve contest. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from MetLife coming right up. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20. Time for the second quarter of play. It's Jets football. They'll be hoping for a lengthy drive here with where they're starting out. Finds a man. Mason Taylor has it. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Big shot to begin the drive has him up beyond the 40. First down throw for Fields. Throwing the out route complete. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
2nd and 3 now.
Here we go.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Next with his back, Hall. And this is headed the wrong way. They're going to lose yards here. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
A loss of 1. It's now 3rd and 5.
Here we go, Scott. All right.
Fields gets it out right quick. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And it's good for a New York first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Now Fields again. Same guy, Wilson again. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them. And the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Another throw for Fields. He puts some juice on it. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by Jaquan Brisker. Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes 1st and 10. Motioning one of the tight ends. They'll run here on 1st down. This drive is going to start out with a gain of 5 before they bring him down.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity to play whatever you want to do. And as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
Run picks up 6, so that means it's 2nd and 4.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19. Go.
Design quarterback run here. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Brought down by Christian Wilkins.
Taken down at
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. The motion a receiver left. Williams to throw on 3rd. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
He takes this in on his side of midfield. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
44-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Shaking off the pit quickly. He's going to throw. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. 12 yards on that play and a good call, nets him the 1st.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. From the gun, it's Hall. Still has some space inside the 35. And he's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. Gain of 15 there. And that's good for a Jets 1st down.
That result right there is why coaches all across all levels of football on defense talk about good, solid tackling, Kate. It's not just to hear themselves talk. It's to make sure that when you can bring a guy down, you're able to and keep them from piling on those yards.
Dump off caught by his back. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap 1st down.
Well, not much scoring to this point as we've reached our 2-minute warning. Stick around. More from MetLife Stadium on the other side. All set now. 1st and 10.
Here we go. Hey, never mind. Monday. Move 58. Move 58.
Now it's Fields. Cut out left. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal.
Here we go.
Fields to throw it. Buys time, rolling right.
Tremendous play by the defense. I mean, just spectacular to corral him behind the line. It can be tough to track these guys down today when they decide to scramble. So many good runners, but it was good pursuit to stay on them the entire way.
The loss sets him up at the 9-yard line. It's 2nd and goal. And he drives this forward to the 6. Timeout Chicago. It uses its 2nd. And they'll take a moment to ponder what the call is going to be on 3rd down.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal.
Here we go. 11, 58, who's here, that?
Looking to throw Fields. Near the goal line. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Jets get some late points and the lead. Breece Hall with the touchdown. Now they'll try to knock the extra point through. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
14. Bears 7.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
The Bears with some nice field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Now it's Manunga. And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt into that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. You really create some indecision now defensively.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Williams from the gun. Got a man. It's Colston Loveland. He's quickly taken down with a gain across midfield. They're now to the opposing 47.
14 yards. And the Bears first down.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock. Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. They've got a man in motion. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Jets bringing pressure, and they got him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up. The Jets take their first time out. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the 3rd row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now 3rd down is so much harder.
Will this drive continue? Here comes 3rd down. Running back motions right. Here he goes, 3rd and long. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. He's got it inside the 25. And he's going to be sent out of bounds on a play that sends them all the way down into the red zone. One of the game's biggest plays right there as they get the markers reset.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
They'll come up on 1st and 10. From the red zone now. Throw came out wide as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be 2nd down.
Geez, with each incompletion, each turnover, each sack, you can almost just feel this offense's frustration. Really imperative, this quarterback, stay positive. Just keep chopping away.
The incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
What is that?
Williams will look to throw. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. And now we have a stoppage. No challenges inside of 2 minutes and a half, but the replay official wants to take another look at this on their own. So upon further review and a consultation from Game Day Central, the call overturned. That one splits the uprights. And the Bears tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. They'll begin this drive with barely over 25 seconds left.
Here we go. Hey, 10.
Throwing on first down. Fields. Fits it through the middle. And they do get him down, but the damage is done. He skids down inside the 35-yard line. Timeout taken by New York. That's its second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. Fields on first down. Hall there to haul it in. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up first and goal.
Speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate. And we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
They will score. Touchdown, New York. The Jets take the lead just before halftime. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Jets break that tie and now lead by 7.
21. Bears 14.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. So it goes for a touchback. Let's see what they decide to do with the time they've got remaining here.
35-yard line.
Down to 12 seconds before halftime as they come to the line. First down throw by Williams. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for one, maybe 2 more snaps. He's looking for Colston Loveland. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Well, he already has himself 1 interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game. Because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when 1 pick becomes 2, 2 becomes 3, and on and on and on.
Looking to throw. He's going deep this time. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
Man, with how hard it is, Kate, to get these plays down the field, can't let the coverage off the hook with a drop. Just can't happen. But you're going to see it right here. He saw the open space ahead of him and started running before he ever brought the ball fully in.
One last play before the break. One guy with it. And he could not break beyond the line. So that's how our half's going to end. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. Has this at the 6. Making some progress here. And he brought this one almost to midfield before he's tackled.
Oh, there's no question about it, Kate. That just infuses everybody. A little more bounce in your step now, both in and out of the huddle. And you want to pay off your special teams that sets you up for success.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Fields. Headed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10. Fields out of the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Move the chain! Gotta move them chains!
build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. 19 instruction. Tonight.
On 1st and 10, it's Fields. Can't connect on this one. A rare miss. Been thrown for him all game, but this one didn't work out. It's 2nd down.
That's just simply one of those situations, Kate, where I think you and I got to tip our cap to the defense. Really took away everybody. There was no outlet, and only an incompletion could be had.
Here we go. Good. 319.
Throwing again. It's Fields. Throw left side, complete. And they're going to haul him down a step before the 30, right at the 31. That's going to go as a gain of 13 yards. And it's good for a New York 1st down. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Don't jump. Ready?
Play action, Fields. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Garrett Wilson, the intended receiver. And now they face 2nd down. He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Bronk. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
Fields throwing once more. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down.
Here we go. Tonight. 11. Works right. Hey, can. Tonight.
3rd and long. They're going to throw. It's caught by Wilson. Tackle made at the 10. 1st and goal coming up.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. Looking for an open man.
A 4-yard loss on the play. 2nd and goal at the Bears' 14-yard line.
2nd and goal, backed all the way up to the 14 here.
Here we go. Easy. 319.
Out of the shotgun, Fields. Still on his feet. Escapes the pocket. And they take this in for the score. The Jets grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Justin Fields touchdown. That one splits the uprights. And the Jets double their lead to 14.
Bears 14.
Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
The Bears take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Some nice field position here. Bears getting set. 1st and 10. On play action, here's Williams. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10. Give it to Manungai from the pistol. He's rocked. That ball's free. And the Jets recover it.
Well, sure, you're looking to try to get a first down on second down. You're trying to create a manageable third down, but I'll tell you what you're not trying to do, ever, is give the ball away. And that's what the offense does to the defense right there.
We've set it downs from 37.
Here we go. All right.
On first down, here comes Hall. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Hey, here we go. Go.
Fields gets it out wide quick. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
It's a gain of 4. Brings up 3rd and 3.
To the line. Here's 3rd and 3.
Here we go. All right.
Shotgun snap to Fields. Caught just shy of the goal line. And that's a New York touchdown. The Jets capitalize on the turnover and add to their lead. Demario Douglas with the touchdown. That one right down the middle. And the Jets stretch their lead to 21. Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
At their own 19-yard line.
Chicago bringing the offense to the line. It's 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
Take a look at that scoreboard and you just can't backwards. If you're going to close this gap, you've got to stay on schedule. Had a hard time doing so with a double-digit deficit.
In a real troublesome spot here, Brock. That sack has him set up 2nd down and 21. Williams set to pass. They set up the screen. It's Smith. And this one gets up to the 14-yard line before he's stopped.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. 3rd and long for him here. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up. Chicago brings out the punting unit. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. He'll start from the 39. Fights up for Tampa, but he lost the ball. He left the ball behind. And the fumble recovery is made. And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover. Oh, baby, that was sweet. They popped him before he could even get started on that return.
Imagine running down the field, navigating all those guys that want to block you. You get free, and I'm sure part of these guys on this punt coverage team, Kate, are wondering, who's going to wave his hand? Is it going to be a fair catch? Was it all for not? No, it was not. And they get a chance to lay the wood, and they deliver.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So 2nd down coming up. Out of the gun, here's Williams. This is brought in. Big gain here for Loveland. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 3. And the Bears first down. 1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
Big play got him to the doorstep, Brock. 4 more yards now in goal to go. From the red zone on 1st. And he scores. It is a Chicago touchdown. The Bears shrinking the lead some in the 3rd.
Touchdown.
The Well, Brock, it wasn't hard to see why they botched on that play fake. Even our camera operator was fooled into thinking it was a run, but certainly made it easier to connect on that touchdown pass.
And that's all about the attention to details, Kate. Really is. The offensive line getting their pads down. The running back and quarterback at that mesh point, making it look exactly like a run. You do the details on the front end, and the play-action game rewards follow on the back end.
The Bears kicking team all ready to go, and they kick this one away. This return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. So they're going to begin from the 36 as he's brought down.
At their own 36-yard line.
Nice field position for the Jets as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Fields looking to throw. Cut out left. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. So that's going to go as a pickup of 36 yards. And that's good for a Jets first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
58, move here, Zach.
Off play action, it's Fields. He rolls to his right. Chucks this one deep down the right sideline. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down.
Here we go.
Shotgun snap. They'll throw. Bears getting close, and they're going to take him down. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
That's now the 3rd time that he's been hauled down in this game, and that one was a biggie. Something's got to get figured out. Either the protection's got to be shored up, or the QB's got to get rid of the ball. You cannot take those kind of negative sacks.
Here we go. Green 19.
We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. The Jets have multiple scores here and on their way to closing this one out. Defense gunning for a stop here. It's 3rd down.
Here we go, Zach. Turbo, Zach.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. Well, left side caught by Douglas. And they're going to be set up at the 11 after that play. So a timely moment for a big play, and they get the first on 3rd and 19.
That's good for Jets. First down. 1st and 10
Don't
at
jump,
the
ready?
11-yard line.
Green 19, get that.
From the red zone now. Oh, Fields loses it. But it looked like someone on the Jets got to it first, so the Jets hold on to the football.
Well, I think you know the only thing redeeming about that play, Kate.
They got the ball back.
Yeah, well done. Yeah, they got the ball back, but a whole lot longer down in distance.
So they keep the football, but now they face 2nd and long.
222. Alpha. Go.
Throwing now out of the shotgun. Big game continuing here for Wilson. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line.
Well, that is pretty darn impeccable timing between the two. They hit a curl route of that length. It takes great anticipation and precision by the quarterback, and the receiver on the other end finishing it, doing his job.
Fields on 3rd. He dodged the tackle. And that will not be enough for a first down.
That's such a bummer, Kate, for a quarterback. If you have to scramble and take off, you'd really like to find a way to move the chains. He could not. The defense rallied. They responded. It was a 4th down. I think you could call this one now, Kate. This field goal makes it a 3-score game, and even the most improbable comeback attempts are going to have a hard time erasing that type of deficit here in the final quarter.
Here's Groupie on now to handle the kickoff. Returning it from the 4. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Williams from the gun. This is Loveland working the right side. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And it'll be first down Bears. Defenders in the area, they still make the connection, Brock. It almost looked like it was just another throw on the practice field.
Yeah, this is how you just develop that just trust factor, that connection. We see it with QBs and tight ends, and the best of them make it look easy.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Now here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. Rolling into enemy territory. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. They've got first down here from the 36.
19 yards. And the Bears.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Throwing all the way to the end zone here. And that is caught. Touchdown, Chicago. The Bears get it back to within 2 possessions. Exactly the play they were looking for, Brock. They saw it, and he put it right on the money.
Yeah, it really was a perfect play. This is what it looked like in practice, but more importantly now to get it done in game time, that's what you're looking for. Amazing when it all comes together.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bears cut the lead down to 10. That lead trimmed just a bit, down to 10 points now as the kick is up and away. Return coming from the 6. And he's brought down just beyond that 25-yard line.
Their own 27-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10.
Here we go. All right.
They start the drive at home. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's second and 6.
Here we go. Tonight. Green 19. Go.
They go right back to home. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
They come to the line here. This is third and 6.
Here we go. Green 19. Go tonight.
Here's Hall once more. He only gets a couple yards. They are well short. It's fourth down.
He's taken down at the 33-yard line. A 2-yard gain. It's fourth
Here
down.
comes the punting unit for the Jets. And he's hoping for a well-placed strike. So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from New York. Jets with a 10-point advantage. So out now comes the punter. And they could really use a good one here. Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. That's taken at the 15. And he gets his offense in better field position here to start. Up close to the 30.
At their own 26-yard line.
Bears making their way up to the line. Here comes first and 10. To throw, Williams. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Even the best of them can be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
Still 10 to go. It's second down now from the 26. Williams to throw. There's a screen now from Anunga. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Bears trying to get everyone set. They're going quickly here.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
To throw. Passes man, caught by Odunze. And they're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Offense is hurrying, time running down.
That's good for our Bears. First down.
First down, Williams to throw. Finally caught, and he lost the football. And this is scooped up by the Jets. And that right there is going to be the spot they take over as they pick up a couple extra yards on the fumble return.
This is exactly what you want out of your defense. If they're not going to secure the ball on offense and they're going to give you a shot at it, go punch that ball loose and get a body on it for the recovery.
They'll start this one out with Hall. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play, but it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. 3-19. Easy.
So with that play clock winding down, we're going to get a timeout. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
Let's go now.
Lining up to take a knee on second down.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
They're drawn up for him.